Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. I'm excited to announce that this channel was sponsored by Ultimate Guard. I know you have a lot of options to choose from out there when it comes to sleeves, but my personal favorite are the ones made by Ultimate Guard. I've tried other companies before, but no other sleeve has the balance of both durability and shuffle feel that I find with Ultimate Guard. Find out if your local game store carries the new Cortex sleeves from Ultimate Guard, or click the link down below. Today's video was brought to us by longtime Patreon supporter Brett. Huge thanks to Brett and the rest of my Patreon supporters. Brett reached out asking for a Saga tribal deck built around the new legendary creature, Tom Bombadil. But before we get started, I'd like to quickly ask you to like and subscribe. It really does help the channel, and it's free. With that out of the way, let's get into the video. Tom Bombadil is a 5-mana 4/4 legendary god bard. As long as there are 4 or more lore counters among sagas we control, he has hexproof and indestructible. Additionally, whenever the final chapter ability of a saga we control resolves, we reveal cards from the top of our library until we reveal a saga card. We then put that card onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of our library in a random order. This ability only triggers once each turn. So we want as many sagas as we can pack into this deck. Sagas to act as interaction and spot removal, sagas to draw cards, sagas to ramp, and sagas to win the game with. But sagas only trigger once each turn, right? If only there were a way to add counters on our opponent's turn. But hey doll, Mary doll, ring-a-dong-dillo, before we get to our deck list, we should remember our checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Urza's Saga, Command Tower, Flooded Strand, Polluted Delta, Bloodstained Mire, Wooded Foothills, Windswept Heath, Marsh Flats, Scalding Tarn, Verdant Catacombs, Arid Mesa, Misty Rainforest, Hallowed Fountain, Watery Grave, Blood Crypt, Stomping Ground, Temple Garden, Godless Shrine, Steam Vents, Overgrown Tomb, Sacred Foundry, Breeding Pool, Rafine's Tower, Xander's Lounge, Zeatora's Proving Ground, Jetmir's Garden, Spara's Headquarters, 2 Plains, 2 Islands, 2 Swamps, 2 Mountains, and 2 Forests make up our land base. Azusa's Many Journeys, Boseiju Reaches Skyward, The Mending of Dominaria, The Restoration of Iganjo, The Weatherseed Treaty, Sanctum Weaver, Jukai Naturalist, Dryad of the Elysian Grove, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Rampant Growth, Farseek, Cultivate, and Nature's Lore make up our mana ramp package. Behold the Unspeakable, Metamized Prophecy, Song of Arendelle, Showdown of the Scalds, The Bath Song, Harvest's Hand, Enchantress's Presence, Citizen Champion, Eidolon of Blossoms, Satyr Enchanter, Mesa Enchantress, The One Ring, Brilliant Restoration, Open the Vaults, and Resurgent Belief help us dig through our deck or to replay all of our sung sagas. Binding of the Old Gods, Elspeth Conquers Death, Elspeth's Nightmare, Hidetsugu Consumes All, Inventive Iteration, Scroll of Isildur, The Cruelty of Gix, The Eldest Reborn, The Horus Heresy, The Kami War, The Long Reach of Night, and the Trickster God's Heist help us to control the board and keep things fair and balanced. Battle of Frost and Fire, One Ring to Rule Them All, Phyrexian Scriptures, and the Elder Dragon War help to reset the board as needed. Befriending the Moths, Birth of the Imperium, Book of Marzabal, Ferge's Retribution, In the Darkness Bind Them, King Narfi's Betrayal, Kiora Bests the Sea God, Oath of Eorl, Rite of Belzenlock, There and Back Again, Sterling Grove, Sigil of the Empty Throne, Flux Channeler, Inexorable Tide, Evolution Sage, and Goldberry River Daughter. Of course we had to include Goldberry. Now let the song begin, let us sing together of sun, stars, moon and mist, rain and cloudy weather. Now that we have our deck list, we should compare it to our checklist. 51 mana sources split between 37 lands and 14 pieces of ramp. Right on target. 16 pieces of card advantage. 12 pieces of interaction. 3 board wipes. Only 1 piece of graveyard hate. 3 sudden I win cards in Brilliant Restoration, Open the Vaults, and Resurgent Belief. Okay, those will only win us the game if we have a ton of sagas already in the graveyard. But the point of a deck like this isn't to combo off and win out of nowhere. It's to have relentless advantage while seeming to sit back and play a silly deck. After all, what other commander lets you sing out Ring-a-Dong Hop-Along Fa-La the Willow, Tom Bomb Jolly Tom, Tom Bombadillo? Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. One of the tiers is specifically set up for Commander. For only $25, I will build you a custom Commander deck based around your specifications and even do a deck video on it. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Muffins, Marcus, Phoenix of Ice, Squishy, Brett, Roxy, Josh, Sean, Richard, Pob Zombie, Mark, Danny, Alex, John, Ignis, Daniel, Steve, and Kevin. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander deck videos often, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Also, if you're a fan of anime and manga like I am, feel free to check out my other channel, Musings by Danon. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.